Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper, coming to you from the mobile studio. 1995 F-150 Super Cab 4-wheel drive with 57,000 miles on it. Well, it's for sale. I've had some nibbles, but no bites yet. Now I'm chooching the Savinelli Gator, and I am using, well, I'll share that in a sec. I am smoking Robert McConnell's Red Virginia, which is a Red Virginia and Perique, so a Red Virginia Vapor. And I am pairing that with a drink from Starbucks. I broke down today and had a Starbucks. Well, let's see. I would say I've got a tin opening, but I've got a belated tin opening because I already opened up the tin because that's what I'm smoking. It is dated 6/19. Somebody sent me a sample of this, and I just had to have it, and then I couldn't find it. I think it was Old Berg. So I went and bought me 5 tins and started selling it. I haven't had any of this since. So it's interesting. I haven't smoked this blend in probably 4 months. Well, 6/19. 6/19, so probably 5, sorry about that, 5 May. I haven't smoked this since May. So it's interesting to revisit it. I've been smoking more bright Virginias, a Scudo, Luxury Navy Flake, Luxury Bullseye Flake, the Twist, and just those types of vapors and Virginias, and not so much the red. And I'm loving the Perique mix in this, nice and spicy. I see this for me fitting in between, like, as far as vapors, the Escudo, not as high a nick hit on the Escudo. It's a sweeter tobacco, brighter Virginias. And then when you get to the reds, a little bit darker, more nicotine, not as sweet. And then you go to Old Dark Fire. This is, for me, a good smoke between Old Dark Fire and like an Escudo. So it's just, it's right there in the middle. And I'm enjoying it. That being said, I got bombed. Midwest Pipe Smoker bombed me. And it was totally unexpected. I thought he and I might do a trade here in the future. He lives in the Chicago area and has access to a really nice, I guess, E1 Reese in Chicago. And he bombed me. I will show you one thing right now. He hit me up with some Big Ben filters. And I've smoked this once before. They're a little chubbier. The paper around it is a little bit heavier than the Dr. Pearls from Wayne that I use. And I'm finding that in the 9mm pipes that I modified, I actually modified and reamed them to 8mm. So these bad boys are tough going in, and I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't have any of these any filters with me today, and I just happened to get this box that had them, and I just crammed one in there. I will guarantee you when I go to take this filter out, it's going to leave one end of this ceramic in because there's just nothing in the middle holding it. So I may be fishing this ceramic piece out of the pipe later. Anyhow, that being said, it's why I use Dr. Pearl's, but I'm enjoying the smoke. It doesn't, the filter doesn't filter as much, I think, as the charcoal. I think this actually, I haven't really read it, but I'm thinking it's got more, I think it just has a little bit different insides than the charcoal. And by the way, I did order some meerschaum. I saw Uncle Phil last Friday, and he was using a meerschaum filled filter, and I thought I hadn't tried that before. But I'm getting more of the smoky on the tongue than I do with a Dr. Wayne, which isn't really good or bad. It's just a little bit different is all. So Jim, thank you very much. Got a bro note with it. He actually fesses up who gave him my address. We won't mention that. It was the bearded Welshman, John. We won't mention that at all. But I will say thanks for providing the address. You know, it's funny. You see people show boxes and they don't want to show the address. I'm like, if somebody ever does a yabo for me, show my address. Heck, you can't get things in the mail if they don't know your address, right? So this was a surprise, because I think at some point we would have ended up doing a trade, and now I know where he's at, so I can bomb him back. He reached out to me and said, hey, he's going to be in the area, and I said, well, hey, you know what, look out for anything, you know, pretty much that's Rattrays. Usually the brick and mortars have more than you'll find online. And man, he tapped me with some Howl of the Winds. I just did a trade on some of this. I'm enjoying this blend. Howl of the Winds is a Kentucky, Virginia, and Perique combined, pressed into flakes and hand rubbed. And pull it out, dry it up a little bit. The strength is 4 out of 5, room note 3 out of 5, and no flavoring at all. Just a nice blend, not easy to get. So Jim, thank you, brother, so much. I greatly appreciate that. I will be using those Big Ben filters on the 9mm 626s that I did not modify, because those will slide right in beautifully because they're a true 9mm. So that being said, I did mention the bearded Welshman, and I just happened to get a letter from him. I'll cover his address, but I'll leave mine there just in case y'all want to send me something. Just saying. I'm being a little silly today. All right. So I got a letter. Y'all see his new stationery. Sweet chicken baby. And he gave me some items in here which are too cool. And just sending me something, telling me to light them up. I appreciate you, John, that's for dang sure. Enjoy your videos, brother. Enjoy the communications that we have. I got one of the small stickers. I think those are actually going away, so I'm tickled to death to get one of those. And then I got me the bigger sticker. Got to love it. And then the square sticker. So, which is cool, man. I'll be putting one on one of the hutches, and then one on my pipe carrying case, my travel case. And then I may just wear one around, you know, just not really. All right, guys. John, the Bearded Welshman, if you have not gone over and subbed him, do so. And Midwest Pipe Smoker Jim, thank you guys so much. Get over and sub Midwest Pipe Smoker as while you're at it. I don't think I've got anything else. My tamper I'm using is the Nell, because these are the two items that I just keep in the truck all the time. The cellar in this isn't near as big. I have some kind of concoction in here that I just leave in here. It's an aromatic. I have no idea what it is. The pipe I usually leave in here because it's on Saturday if I'm going to Lowe's or something. This is a Lorenzetti 47. This is the pipe that blistered on me. So this is my knockabout pipe for the weekend. And actually, I'll bet you anything that those big bends will fit. Get me open up now. Come on. I'll bet you anything those big bends will fit this perfectly. Let's give that a shot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with room to spare. Too cool. So those filters will stay in the truck. Sweet Chicken Deluxe. That's all I got. I got me some YABOs. I could do some shout outs, but I'll wait till later in the week. But 2 YABOs from 2 great guys. Chuchin a tin. Robert McConnell's Red Virginia. Experiencing the burn. Garbagemanpiper saying, sweet chicken baby, y'all be safe out there.